explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues in Ciri's whereabouts. The druid Ermion, however, had no intention of letting Yennefer examine the woods, so Geralt and Yen sought out
What on earth are we doing in this game? I just got here and got a million quests. I do have a lot of question marks, though. Let's go investigate some things, shall we? I feel like that would be the proper thing to do. Saw nothing.
Yes, indeed.
Ah!
Oi, oi! We little Norgan's birthday tomorrow. I've no clue what to give him. Maybe a nice little...
It's adornment. They engraved it. Melt this blade and forge it again. A sword for cutting.
But I went up there. Okay, I must have to go up a different way. Man, this place is incredible, though. Oh, I actually... Yeah, I should probably... There?
Mind your manners.
Greetings, White Wolf. I suspected you'd come by. Bah, I was sure of it.
Oh, yeah?
The best stocked armory in all Skellige is right here at Caer Trolde Castle. Everyone knows it.
I'll gladly see for myself.
Take your time. Give them all a careful look.
Looking for someone who can make me a master quality breastplate.
Never known a master who wasn't a dwarf. Fergus, perhaps? Say he's holed up somewhere in Velen.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Damn it, Geralt. Sell all the things. Okay, maybe don't sell, just repair all the things? Yeah, there we go.
So long.
Might be the first time I've ever seen 6 dialogue choices.
You're pale.
Can I enhance?
Drink last night too.
Enhance there. Ah, there it is. Groovy, groovy. Do this. I have to figure out how to get out there.
I wonder if he's as strong.
This way, maybe?
He's continental.
Out of trouble, or you'll answer to me.
You're pale. You drink last night?
Sure. Hold on. Is that better than what I have? No. Just drop it on the floor.
Them supper knives are good for picking your...
Hmm.
An axe. There's a weapon.
Maybe I can't get in there from here?
Madman
Rose
Rudolph.
next morn
Fucking
without
lie.
a murmur
He was at the
and
tavern
went
the night
hunting.
blooded as a boatswain. Good one.
Alright, take me out of this crazy place.
Adventure seeker.
Them supper knives are good for picking your teeth.
Hey,
Okay. No idea how to get over there. Alright, we go to this one. I think I can figure this one out. We'll see, but...
These continental dandies come a stuffing them. We gotta drag their corpses by the
I'm going down this way. Oh, so I have to... Okay. Yeah, they basically make you travel around the mountains, which, I mean, makes sense. I'm not going to climb that thing.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
We go down here.
Who made that be?
You're blind. Plain to see, it's a witcher.
Said it before, but I'll say it again. Can I just live here? Anyone else feel the need to just put their brain in a machine and live in this place? I mean, I know it's based off Scotland, but still. Can I just live in Scotland? Oh, but there's a quest down there. And a thing down there. Okay, we're running. Gotta look at the map and figure out how to get. So I have to go up again, I think. This might be where I start riding the horse, because this is a lot of travel time.
Faster.
That was absurdly easy. Wait, the quest to get here was like level 15. Those guys were level 7. Oh, there's still more of you? Come here. Okay, anyway. Sorry, horsey.
Move it.
All right, where to? Yeah. Almost level 22. At level 23, I can get my upgraded armor.
A man in need. That can't turn.
Some silver earrings from the continent.
What do you need, dude?
Every man on the continent. Humbly beg your pardon, but I'm in quite a predicament. See, I'm a wandering juggler from occupied Temeria and...
Temeria? You sure? Not Novigrad?
What? Why Novigrad? No, I come from Maribor and...
You're not cut out for this line of work. Memory's too short. See, we've met. But you were a respected Novigrad merchant who wanted desperately to get home.
Oh, but I assure you, all right, you got me. I know this all looks bad, but I swear I'll pay you back, mate. All of it, with interest. Just, please, don't take me to the Jarl.
All right.
Definitely won't get my coin back if I turn you in. But try to cheat me again, and I'll find you. I'll find you and I'll...
Yeah, I ain't lying. Besides, you can go to the Jarl any time you want.
Then I expect to see you later.
That's right.
Got me eye on you.
Give him the
Rose next
disappointed
morning
parent
without
treatment.
a murmur.
Come here, horse. Oh.
Mighty warrior, that one.
Man, I'm telling you what, after Ori, this game feels so chill. So incredibly relaxing. Even the fighting. Okay. Am I going around this?
Faster.
I think I broke it. I broke the horse. It's fine. I can run from here.
Uh-oh.
Remember last year?
All right.
No one's horse
This is the part where I try to talk. Cunning man wanted. Good folk, in order to avoid the being enchanted by the siren's call, I stuffed my ears full of beeswax. It worked, but now I can't get rid of the shite. Anyone know a man skilled in mystical healing who could help me out? Alright, dude. Otter the Bold was pronounced guilty of murdering his own father by the Council of Elders. He will be punished as the laws demand for such a crime. He will be burnt with fire, then flayed, and sewn in a sack together with a cat, a dog, and a snake. And finally, the sack will be thrown into the sea. What is wrong with you? If you see a white whale in the sea, let it swim on. It's mine. If anyone catches it before me, Freya be my witness. I will stab that wretch to death with my harpoon. How? The Council of Elders has decreed that for spotting the pirates who in the dead of night were trying to sneak upon the village and for chasing them back to their boats with a hot fire iron in her hand, Eldred the Brave is to be rewarded 10 sheepskins and a barrel of the finest meat. I'm asking for help from any who can give it. Someone has cast a cruel and treacherous curse on my line for which I cannot find a remedy. If you've skill in undoing such charms, or even if you have heard of a worthy cunning man or peller who has such a gift, seek me out in my house near Ranveg and rescue me from this misfortune. I shan't spare the coin in recompense. Oh, okay. The Skelliger or Continent man read attentively and to the very end. My son, Olv, he went off to seek adventure and never returned, so I'm asking all travelers to keep their eyes out for him, and if you bring him back or find out what's happened to him, I'll pay a generous reward and keep you in my prayers.
May your axe never crumble.
Okay.
What became of those
All
nice
sorts of new
lads who went
undiscovered
treasure hunting in the
locations.
I don't know.
Oh my god. Lots of stuff.
But I'm afraid we shan't see him again.
Last night was...
Why are you talking like that?
Right.
Went down to the river to do my wash.
Got me
Remember last
eye on
year?
you.
Dove on his horse flying right off.
Oh, we got jerks. Hello, jerks.
How you like that silver?
Like it pretty well, thanks. Listen here. Not nice.
Faster!
Yeah. Hey! Is there any way to thank me? Just hawking up a loogie.
Wonder where pipes like that come from.
Not very nice. Judge my clothing. It works. It's fun and functional, you jerk. For the record, a few months ago when I went out to Denver, there was a lake up in the mountains called Echo Lake. This reminds me a lot of it. And it was about this pretty. Ooh. A little town that I can,
What now?
Stop. There we go. Yay, come back to your place. I killed all the gross things and left them laying on the ground. That should be fun, right? It's gonna smell like dead fish.
Well, my dad's off fighting the black ones.
You look awful.
Thanks.
That's how you earn respect in Skellige, Geralt. That's exactly how.
Killing stuff? God, I should have come here long ago then. Get at that.
You put it here, hold it, and chop. Like this.
I know that.
We're just glad the critters aren't trying to kill him anymore. I mean, yeah, I would be too.
Hen house, and I want to build a long shop.
Time will come.
Seems like a bit of a bad time, honestly.
You gotta stop with the fundamentals.
Right in the butt. Stuff to sell. I don't fight monsters in my spare time. I totally do. I mean, I told you all I went to the dentist this morning, but I was actually fought off a swarm of harpies and got one of their talons on the inside of the cheek. Rough time. Also, harpies. Not as good looking as fairy tales make you think. Hold on. What are you and can I kill you? Oh, you did not care about that at all. A little curious about what the bestiary says about them. Where are you? Humanoids? Oh, ogroids. So, vulnerable against ogroid oil. Axie. No, not Axie at all. I tried that. And he just didn't care. He just started flailing at me. Can be easily recognized by the single eye located in the center of their foreheads. Yup. If for some reason that is not visible, other telltale signs are their enormous size, incredible strength, and a seething hatred for all humans. Well... He did that thing. Oh, Lord. So, back to what we were doing. He was kind of a pushover. I expected way worse, but you gotta remember too, I've also got pretty good weapons and like all my like attack stuff upgraded, so. Ah.
I get his blades, and whichever one uses his right fist will get his armor. Halt! Keep it up!
Oh, hi.
Dumb. I've heard the Billy Goats take you.
Thief's Journal. Oh, I'm not gonna read that. Bright and old, fat as a seal for winter yar. With a maw that reeks like a cesspit, but your head brilliant. Making a mold of the key with a lump of clay. Damned clever, I can't believe I didn't think of it myself. I strolled right into the armory after dark. Julio was lying there right where you said, in a case wrapped in oilcloth. What a blade. Fits your hand like a toothstone, lasses. Tit. Awesome. Toothsome, lasses. Toothsome? Does that mean with teeth? Okay. Point sharp as a needle. Hilt set with gems. Stared so hard I didn't hear that fool Olaf coming. He would have caught me had he not tripped and smacked his gob into the ground. Seems the gods are looking after us. So now we've got to sell the blade, and that won't be easy. Not many got that kind of coin, and them who do don't want to cross crack. Always forget how to pronounce that. Luckily, my brother Jurgen knows a merchant, fellow named Gimri, who always finds willing buyers for secondhand goods. They're going to be in the old fortress near Firesdal. Maybe they'll make a deal with Lugos. He's got heaps of gold, not a drop of fear for a crate. Cheers to you, old goat. Sveinar. You know, the names just got 1,000 times harder in this place. Things. Track down the thieves at the old fort. Oh, wow. We will also do things on the way. Oh, man. Hi. Hello, friend. I'll try Axie again on you. Still don't care. Oh my god. You super don't care. Okay, neither do I.
Might want to look around some. Wasn't a fair fight. Didn't stand a chance. Blood hasn't even dried.
Oh my god, are Cyclopses gonna be the new wolves? Am I just gonna come, like, up against packs of Cyclopses everywhere? Well, we know what to do from here. Follow the oh wait, follow the things?
Blood hasn't even dried.
Follow.
Blood hasn't even dried.
I get it. Thanks, Geralt. You the best.
That stench. Another victim.
Letter to Yanni. Yanni? Wait. Yane. My dearest son, ill is our lot of late. Singa's husband's ship crashed in a storm during its last expedition. Bjorn survived, thank the gods, but weeks will pass before his captain builds another, and meanwhile life must go on. He weren't taken on for the building, so he's earning no coin. We're eating our winter stocks now, and I fear to think what we'll do when they run out. That's why I'm sending Singa to you and asking for your help on behalf of us all. If you can, find work for Singa, and then Bjorn and I will come to Kertrolda to stay with you. Perhaps there's some work around for Bjorn with you at the forge, and if work is scarce around Kertrolda as well, lend Singa a few coppers at least, and I'll give it all back with interest once we're out of this plight. With belief in your good heart and thanks in advance, your loving mother. Oh, dead people. You don't remember fighting a single Cyclops when you played? Probably exploring more. I've noticed that a lot of the roads the main quests take me on are... the main quests take me on are not the roads where I find stuff like that. Still doing this one. I think I still have to go to that question mark. I do. Random quest in the middle of nowhere. But I'm not going back to the city just yet. Getting into that place is hell. There's not an actual, like, fast travel place in there. Oh, there is. Okay, I thought it was only down there. My bad. That's not so bad then. This game is not... I mean, obviously I'm playing it on hard, but this game is not... How do I say this properly? This game understands that you are here to get your butt kicked. Well, that's a thing. Not allowed. What are you? Just loot. Wait, what? I killed them, but they dropped their loot up here? Yeah, okay. I smacked them through the ceiling of the cave. That good. Much better? Well, now you have to see me again. I don't know if that's all better. But I guess you can see the game now, so that's a fair trade-off. More than fair, I would say. Oh god. Yeah, it never freezes in a nice looking way. It's always there. Need a man looking to take in a handsome unmarried man to keep me warm at night. He must be fair-haired, well-proportioned, with a thick beard, fresh breath, and of considerable lustiness. Okay. I had to break my oath. I'm leaving the village and the isles. Take what you want from my house, divide my land and sheep between yourselves. Be well. Ow. Young ones, 80 years I've walked the earth. My arms are weak, my legs trembling. Wow, good for you, dude. Living to 80 in the 13th century was, like, basically unheard of. I fear I'll know the shame of dying in my bed. Let me join a raid so I can die with dignity. I can still row when the waves are low. I've got silver and can pay my part of the boat expense. Aw. The couple boffing in my barn every night. Ride the crupper somewhere else. I've had enough of the noise. Next time I'll chase you out with a whip. Go plow somewhere else. Nice. Skald seeks apprentice. Will teach a boy with a keen ear and strong lungs the art of blowing bagpipes. Always good. The Council of Elders has decided as follows. If one rents a mare and the mare foals, the foal is the owner's property. But the one to whom the stallion belongs has the right to half a pail of milk for as long as the mare is producing milk. Seems fair. What up? Excuse me, are you okay? Okay, you're under like straw.
Fuck.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. Okay, don't steal from people. Got it. Gotta go all the way down there. Hopefully I can just like run away, and that is a big bear. The guy would chase me across the whole map. Oh wait, this was the location? Merchant's notes. Praise be to Freya, our great mother. They said the road was fraught with danger, that sea devils awaited any who travel it, that a bandit lurked behind every tree. But I sacrificed a lamb to Freya and donned an amulet made of falcon feathers, and lo and behold, I traversed the entire isle without so much as drawing my sword. And did some damn fine trading along the way. Packed my chest so full of silver and other treasures that my back near snapped setting it on the wagon. If everything goes as planned, I'll be home by tomorrow around sunset. I owe the goddess mightily for the tender care she's taken. I don't want to tell you you're wrong. But you might be wrong. I'll do that in a minute. First, I have a giant bear to kill. And for anyone that's new here, I apologize. I have no idea why this is happening. Every time I quick save, I drop frames. This happens. Just for a second. I know that there's a problem, and I have no idea how or if I can fix it. It only happens in a couple games. This weirdly being one of them. Really? Just dead bear, huh? Okay. Yeah, Fallout 4 did it, but 76 didn't. This game did it, and it's really only games that you can quick save in. Games that have autosaves or you have to hard save, it never did that way. I found your things. Wow, dude. Pray be praised. I mean, someone got good luck out of it anyway. Just not you. Back to this one. And yeah, I'll grab that one too. Also, wouldn't the water be ice cold? I mean, if there's snow on the mountains that close, this water would be freezing.
Given me no choice.
I was gonna talk to you. Jerk. I was stuck in an animation. Okay, I want to try to parry one of those. Yes. Still alive? You're not, but some of your friends are. That's amazing. I got that ability to parry arrows back at the attacker, and I've never used it. But now I have. I feel it was probably 10 times more difficult than just running up there and killing him, so. Hi. Hello, friend. How are you? Wanna talk about it? No? Okay. Pardon?
God's bless and reward you, Witcher. Though I can give you only a modest gift. Come by me home. It's not far.
Should I follow you? Wait. It's not far? It's 10 feet away! You could have crawled here, bleeding out. And you're an herbalist. You could have just patched yourself up. Why did I help you?
Ah, there he is, my keeper, my savior. I'm with my kin again, thanks all to you.
You were... like, I imagine this dude walked outside of his house and was like, oh, shit. Just bandits everywhere. He just, like, kneels down 10 feet outside of his house. Go inside and lock the door.
So long.
Don't sell hard.
That's too bad. Unusual biotope here. Never seen most of these plants. Bet they have amazing properties, too.
You know plants?
I do.
That grass, the wide blades.
Henny sorrel. Breaks fevers.
And that there thistly one.
Thistle?
Well done. You can look over me stash.
Okay.
Show me what you got.
So he's an alchemist that doesn't know about alchemical ingredients? Seems legit. You want to buy mine for an exorbitant amount of money? Please and thank you. Oh my God. God. A quiz to be able to trade with him? Yeah, kind of a jerk, right? I'm gonna take your money, dude. Or lose
Trade's
my money.
good and all, but I'm hankering to play some cards. Gwent
I haven't done this in a while. I only want to play one game. Not saying I've fallen out of love with this game, but I've definitely played enough Gwent for my liking. You know what? I don't need that many special cards. Generally, these guys are pretty easy. I know, look, I'm only playing one game. Sometimes you get cool stuff for it. All right. I feel like it's a common feeling, sort of ugh Gwent, but oh, I just realized I'm probably gonna lose. That's fine. I don't have any decoys. I don't have any of my spies. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose. Hi, kitten. Yeah, I made all the mistakes. Oh, Lord. Whee! At least one of those was in his hand. Torrential rain, yeah. Please all be in your hand. One of them was. Oh, Christmas concert tonight? Sounds fun. Come here, kitten. Say hello to Buddy. Actually, I mean, it was a double negative, but it wasn't improperly stated because asking who doesn't dislike something is different than asking who likes something. Technically. Especially when the previous statement had a negative in it. Sorry, my mom was an English teacher. This is stuff I heard on a daily basis. Look, you corrected yourself. I wasn't going to say anything, but you corrected yourself. Oh, you passed? Well, okay. Kitten. Buddy. Say hi. I don't know what to do. I could just do this and hope for the best. Can't use Scourge now. These don't torrential rain or anything. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna lose 2 cards and he only needs 10 points. Yeah. Also, that was the worst possible move. You put that in the front and you win, you dummy. Okay, anyway. That was hilarious. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Oh, you had a productive conference call? Those don't exist. Don't lie. Don't be telling fibs just to justify the conference call. I know can climb a mountain. Okay. All right, I'll go back up the road, I suppose. To be fair, at least in my history of knowledge, which is limited, to be fair, but a 1-year project lasting 15 months at this point, that's not so bad. Now, if you're still just beginning it, that might be a problem. I'm gonna save because I'm gonna climb a mountain. You go snowboarding. Hi!
How do you like that silver?
Poison. Man, you guys don't mess around. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hurt you all a whole bunch, but not kill any of you, right? Where'd your friend go? Oh, he died too. I didn't even see that happen. Gotcha. So somewhere in the middle, but hopeful? Question mark. The last company I worked for that will remain nameless as well, though I've said it before. Not the last, sorry. The one 2 companies ago that sold the CDs and such. I started there in May of 2009, and they were talking about overhauling the company for like as like a Christmas surprise to the world. They finally started overhauling it in 2016 when I left. Or 2015. So their 6-month project became a 6-year project. Yeah, pretty much 5 years. 5 years before any traction got, going. Jan, as I write these words, you are 6 years old. I am 30. I am in my prime, but I know already I'll never teach you how to shoot a bow, nor how to ride a horse or care for a sword. I'll never take you on a raid nor out fishing. I took a wound to my knee during the last raid. It's taken a turn for the worse. It shouldn't have taken more than a few days to heal over, but something's got in my blood. Wounds full of pus stinks. I'm losing feeling. The druids say it's beyond their help, and that I'll bleed to death if they cut off my leg. So I'm preparing for death. You're in for some tough years, lad. Our family's got a great many enemies. I've defended you against them, but now you'll be on your own. Perhaps someone will help you, and perhaps not. That's why I've had Part of our goods hidden in old Ule's house under the floorboards. That way no one can take it from you, no one can steal it, and you can dig it up once you're all grown. I've asked your mother to give you this letter when you start your 18th spring. You take that, Silver Sun, buy yourself a fine blade, some armor, a horse, raid the continent, exact revenge on the men who did you wrong after my death. Make me proud. I never told you this, but I always felt it. I love you, Jan. I hope one day we'll meet in the halls of Freya's eternal green garden. Isn't Freya the Ice Queen? Like the goddess of ice? Green garden? Okay. And you'll tell me about your life. The life I was not able to see. Oh. You found this one? You feel better about your gaming skills? What'd you do? Oh, you found this quest? Nice. Gotcha. Should I feel like a complete asshat for like stealing this person's like kid's stuff? Just I'm a jerk. Like a lot of times it's like, I don't know, stole his kid's stuff. Just mean. What are we doing? It was the family blade. That's what it's called. Still going there. And it was 10 feet from him. I do, and look, this is just the bleeding heart in me. And the fact that this game has almost made me emotionally numb because of how many times it's done that exact thing. I wish there were choices that were like either take it or find the person's son and give him the thing. Multitasking makes everything funner. I agree. Wasn't even good loot. Also, has a level. I'm missing one of these, I think. No, they're all here. 6, 7, right? Yeah. These two. Oh, that one's not. Gotcha. Those red mutagens are really hard to come by. I love that you say that almost every day, and I never stop agreeing with you. Okay, off we go down here. By the way, the plan for the channel, guys, I haven't really talked about this much because, well, I didn't really have a plan beyond the games I'm currently playing. But last night, when I realized I was getting towards the end of Ori, I was like, I should probably make a plan for the future, other than the games listed in the command that pops up every once in a while. Or the little thing. This game is probably on its way to an end, I'd imagine. I'm at the last area. I mean, it's probably still going to be 30 or 40 hours, maybe 20 to 30, with all the questing and all that stuff. But my plan is to do my Dark Souls run next, and that's going to be my main game once this is over, at least until another big game comes out. But in the meantime, I may play a couple days of just this, but I am going to look for more games like Ori and stuff like that. Like, there's a game called Ashen that's out on the Epic launcher, and I kind of want to check that out. And a lot of these games are going to be, well, they're all going to be games I'm going into blind, so a lot of it's going to be games that
What are you looking at?
I may play through the entire way, but if I get a couple hours in, decide it's not for me, like do half a day of those, then it might be the kind of game where I just play it for a day and I go, yeah, you know what, that wasn't really my thing.
No, he knocked up the Jarl's laundry maid.
You blethered about that before.
Wonder if
And I
he's
think I'm
as
going to try
strong
to
as
do
he
that. I'm going to
looks.
have a lot more games like Ori that are like 6 to 12 hour experiences that I can play for a couple hours a day, every few days, and then have a main game like Witcher, because when I was doing like what was I doing? Was it Fallout and something else, or Witcher and Fallout 76? Or when I had two big sprawling games at the same time, I felt like I wasn't accomplishing anything in either. So having a game that I can spend like less than a week on and finish kind of feels good. Anyway, long story short, Ori's done. Something will be taking its place soon. TLDR.
They say all sorts of trade.
On your house. And I'm off your house. Nope, I'm on this house. Geralt being all nimble and stuff. Alright, what we got? Blue whales are migrating in from the north. First ones will appear in Skellige next week. If you know how to wield a harpoon, aren't afraid of storms, and want to embark on a true adventure, talk to Haglund. Am I gonna actually go fishing? Because a lot of these people talk about fishing. Even if it's just chucking harpoons at a whale, that would be amazing. Yeah, really loved that last Tomb Raider game. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I know I said I would play Tomb Raider 2 and 3, and I still might. Those aren't on the short list. If you can't tell, they're not even on my my list of upcoming games anymore, I don't think. So I don't think they are. I don't even know. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, I don't even know my own commands. Most of those games, the upcoming new games on there, are games that are just not even like, they don't even have release dates yet. I think Descent's coming early next year. But Far Cry, the new Far Cry is gonna be one of them. Anthem when it comes out, obviously. Yeah, Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Neller wanted me to play that, and it's like $2 on GOG, so I'll definitely be playing that. This is like the 2003 or 2004 game, I think. Need to play Fallout 1 and 2. Bloodborne and Neo sound amazing, but I think Bloodborne's PS4 only, so I gotta get that hooked up. Anyway, back to this. My wife Erica died in childbirth yesterday. The child is alive. She was a good, strong wife. May all in Firesdal remember her name. Damn, that's not for a notice board. That's like something you tell your friends, dude. There's quite a few wolf packs about this year on Ard Skellig. Guard your sheep like your daughter's honor and travel after dark only on a swift steed and with a sword at your side. Can do. Attention, some reminders for men who will join a raid for the first time this spring. Abandon your shield and you'll be clobbered to death with it. Desert the battlefield and a stone will be hung around your neck and you'll be drowned in the open sea. Fail to slay at least one foe during the raid and you'll have to shave off your beard and mustache when you return. Ooh. Ooh. Last night a son was born to Auckland the Strong, his first. The son is healthy until he comes of age. He will bear the name Sabi. Dragon. Okay, listen careful, folks. A dragon to top all dragons. A terror straight from the Scalds? Scald. My mouth doesn't make these letter combinations, but we're trying. Scald's Tales has infested the lands about Firestall. It's 50 foot long, 100 foot tall, and can incinerate a man with fire from 100 spans off, or maybe even more. It's hard to say exactly, for no man's been anywhere near that close to the creature and escaped with his life. Yet I have faith that there's a son of Skellige brave enough to defend us from this evil by slaying the dragon. In exchange, he'll get more than just a reward. He'll have the right to take the gold, which, as every fool knows, those foul beasts guard in their lairs. Well, that just sounds silly. Oh, yeah, what level is this? Oh, it's only 28. I thought it was going to be like 50, or whatever the max level is. Actually, have I seen anything above 30? 35. Yeah, 35. I don't know what max level is. There is one.
Hey! Grand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
See? Talking about this yesterday. All the cats. They just hiss.
No, he knocked up the Jarl's
Well, they do the
laundry,
first time they see me.
I'm weary of hearing about it.
There it is. Because I'm the White Wolf. They immediately don't like me. I'm not stealing your stuff because the guards got super pissed last time.
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
Okay, where am I going? Oh, right there. Good lord.
Greetings again. See, I had no intention of cheating you. Your coin.
Hey, this
You're
guy.
lucky. I'm not exactly known for being forgiving. Still, take my advice. Find a new profession.
I reckon, but my coin says he can't beat the giant.
Cool. Now I open up stuff around me, I take it. Oh my god, all this stuff. You know what? I want to go down there real quick.
Vagrant.
You know what, though? In comparison, and maybe it's just the size of the character I'm playing difference, I'll take the angry cats. Angry owl 400 times the size of my character is not fun. Although I'll admit that last part, that like fire area part where Kuro could come down and like knock you in the face, yeah, that was pretty spectacular. Just the whole art style of it. Bird OP, please nerf. God, I'm dealing with that in Path of Exile right now. Everyone's complaining that the new game mechanics are too OP. Don't get me wrong, they are. I've seen video of someone with like 8,000 health, which is a lot for that game, getting one shot by him. But still, I've heard a lot of like OP please nerf recently. Wait, where are you? I mean, I'll blow up your nest. Come on, do it. Damn. I'm down here. There we go. Jerk. Wait, do a drunk stream and want to laugh? Try like an hour of ACO on easy. That would actually be hilarious. Oh. Oh, you gave me a bad idea, man. Bad idea. Area liberated. What if I did a drunk stream, like a 4-hour drunk stream, and played games I'd played before on the easiest difficulty? I mean, I would have to get wrecked. Like, when I turn off the stream, I fall asleep in my chair drunk, which isn't something necessarily that I want to do, but it could be hilarious just for a one-off. Just get absolutely wrecked and try to play games on easy. Arrest warrant for the Witcher Gerd. Okay. Arrow one-shotted every guy. Yeah, that's the thing. I heard a lot of people complaining. Ooh. By the way, I will read things that have to do with like story stuff, but like the Witcher gear stuff, I just want the gear. I don't need to read too much into that. I could, but we'd be here forever. And my mouth's hurting me. Yeah, a lot of people complained that like the old Assassin's Creed, you could actually assassinate people, whereas in the new ones, like there's no point in trying because they just like take a hit and stand back up. And I get that, but at the same time, don't play it on the hardest difficulty, right? Like, if you want that feeling, you can play it on an easier difficulty. But the enemies get more health at higher difficulties. That's just... It's unfortunately the way that...
Would you like to buy something from my stash?
What is this guy?
Maybe. Let me see what you got.
Nothing special. You're just creepy.
So long.
Hey, I can do that too. And he's gone. Was he supposed to be inside? Yeah, he was. Wait, hold on. I've got bad news for you. Your father's ship sank off the southern coast of Ardskellig. As far as I know, there were no survivors. Only a few bodies were recovered. They were already blue and bloated. I can only recognize Jovik by his tattoo. I'll do what I can to prepare the body for the funeral, but brace yourself, it won't be a pretty sight. I know it was on that ship, everything you had, so if you need to borrow some coin, don't hesitate to write. Your father and I were bound by blood. I'll never refuse you help. Stop glowing. Where is that? Family fortune? Ah. It's gotta be close by, right? They always do that with these. I'm afraid to steal from these people's houses because that one guard got pissed, but I mean, I guess there aren't guards here, but still. I don't need more stuff. That tree, yeah, the tree in the face. Wait, what'd you clip? The Please tell me it was that. Because that was fantastic. dude just becomes the pine tree and then teleports back into his house. I don't even know how to feel. I know exactly. Oh, damn. It's gonna be an interesting fight. The guy in the tree. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was him. It's just right before I talked to him, he went, hey. Oh, nice. I'll have to take a look at that. This is awkward. Alright, Geralt. Swim like you mean it. That was it? Okay. Context is for losers. Oh my god. I'm not okay with any of this. Are they actually like diving for fish? That's super cool. And horrendously frightening. I was thinking if one of them attacked me, I could just go under the water, but apparently not. Apparently that's a thing they're prepared to deal with. Yeah, well, actually... Sorry, I just remembered a comment or a line from Dogma. If you haven't seen that movie, see that movie because it's amazing. If you have seen that part, or if you have seen that movie, the part where Chris Rock falls out of the sky, where he's like, guys like us don't fall out of the sky, you know, and Chris Rock falls out of the sky. And then, what's his name? Jay. He's like, naked big-titted women just don't fall out of the sky, you know? Yeah, they do. Right here. Well, I mean, depends on what your definition is, but technically. Oh, wow, you just don't care. Not one bit. She's like, I'm gonna scratch you a little. Oh, you've never seen Dogma? Dogma's such a good movie. As long as you're not offended by basically, I mean, it's a Kevin Smith movie, so if you're not offended by basically the blatant making fun of really religion and all belief structures in general, which he's kind of well known for, it's a fantastic movie. With a really great cast, too. Chris Rock, Jason Lee, of course, Jay and Silent Bob. It's a good time. Even one person watches that after this, I'll be happy. Also, I'm super excited. I said Dogma, and my viewers went from 9 to 16. You guys are cool. No, it's all good. I don't think any of Kevin Smith's movies are on there. Chasing Amy, Clerks. I don't think any of them are on Netflix, honestly. What was the other one? There's like a... Oh, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Yeah. The comedy is worth the ribbing. And I like Kevin Smith. He's one of those dudes that'll kind of like crap on anyone. Not literally, but I've always been that type. The joke... Oh god, hi. Well, that didn't last long. The joke, I'm not, what is it? I hate everyone equally, that sort of thing. I don't actually like most people, but that's the joke. Woo! Hi. What up, dude? That might be I think that was the first time I ever had to fight 2 bears at the same time. Someone told me once I should be a stand-up comedian, and I was like, that's great except for the standing up part or the being funny part. Other than that, I got it nailed.
Go around behind.
What up?
Shut you out. Now the grave will take you back. Come at him! Devil's blood, he's fast.
Bleeding warlock.
Your mum shut you out. Now the grave will take you back.
I would have hoped for a bunch of people who basically devote their lives to combat. They might have been a little bit tougher. At least block something. Read the journal to learn about the sword named Kuliu. Svinar, I've got good news and bad. I'll start with the bad. Me and Gimri went to Lugos, gave us the welcome custom demands, mead and meat aplenty. As soon as we unwrapped Kuliu from its leather and asked how much he'd give us for it, he ripped the blade from our hands and knocked us both on our arses, calling us thieves. He then sent us running from his house, hounds at our heels. Gimri runs slow, so they got him. That's fine, only means a bigger cut for us. But here's the good news. We still got the sword, and now I know how to get rid of it. I talked to Steinfin, me brother-in-law, and he'll sell Kuliu in Novigrad and split the coin with us later. I know, but I swear you can trust him. I'll give him the sword on the beach by the whale cemetery on Ardskellig. I'll go alone so as not to attract attention. Watch out, Lugos might have sent a messenger to Kaer Trolde to inform them of the theft, just in case. Hole up somewhere, maybe with Aunt Hilda? She's not right in the head, but you can rely on her anyway. You just random shirt? All you got? Sorry, dude, not gonna take the shirt off your back.
Harpies got their nest here.
Load up, and then kill them. Aw. Well, that didn't last long. Wait, that wasn't the place I was supposed to be? Oh, right, I've got a... Holy cow. That's a bit of a run, not gonna lie. Over here. I will admit, I will say, I mentioned yesterday that this game, that games tend to put their best foot forward at the beginning of a, oh Lord, how do I get through there? Through there? Yeah, looks like it. At the beginning of a game, because most people don't get to the end of like really long games, so they put all their best content in the first 5-10 hours and then just kind of like phone it in for the rest. And I was saying that this game didn't do that. The content is still just as good, if not better, at this point in the game, but there is definitely less of it. When you look at this map zoomed out, and then you compare it to this map zoomed out, you might notice that there's a much higher density of things on this one. Once again, that's not necessarily bad, but probably to get the game out on time, they probably made some concessions on
Well, how long you gonna
how much
make
they
me
could put
wait?
in. Well, you might not have been able to see the grayed out stuff because this kind of blends in, but the grayed out areas of the map added to the other stuff. Definitely there was more in the other area. Also, I see the Kappa face, but just in case anyone didn't see the grayed out areas. Slightly valid reason for them looking similar. Oh my god, really? Also, these are creepier. Why are these creepier? Go! Go, horse puppy! Did you just kill one? Dude! Really? That's cool. That's unusual. I mean, there's mods to do a lot of things, but one to actually unlock content that was never fully completed, that's a new level of neat. Where am I? Yeah, it's... What are you? Oh. You're nothing special. There we go. Big kitty. Bethesda teams tends to leave things in game files. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, data mining is a thing in pretty much every game. Obviously people tend to do it more in like online games because, you know, if you know what's coming out next, you can sort of tailor your stuff. Lurk! Hey, what's up, Boston, US? I love that, by the way. Lurk! I do it all the time. Lurkers make the world go round, I'm telling you. I mean, chatters too, but... I've played a lot of MMOs in my day, and the amount of data mining that happened in like World of Warcraft and EverQuest and stuff, you know, they do a patch like 6 months before an expansion, and they'd put in some like basic files, so... from the expansion, people would like tear them apart and find, oh, they're reworking this skill, or they're, you know, adding these monsters, or holy butts. We go, yep. We going skiing or snowboarding.
Magic. A place of power.
Well, that was spectacular. Let's try that again. Ah. There we go. I like this one. Gotta be getting close, right? Yeah. Oh, there is a fast travel point. I don't care. This is cool. Definitely skating. It's definitely happening. It's actually kind of a cool thing. I mean, it doesn't mean much. It doesn't really change the way the game is played or anything like that. But just the fact that they were like, hey, let's have him slide down snowy banks. Like, all right, good attention to detail. Games have gotten to the point where attention to detail sometimes means more than anything else, to be honest with you. Almost anyone at this point, you can use like pre-made assets and like Unity flip stuff and make a halfway decent game, but to make it a great game,
That's
it's
enough.
little details.
This one's really funny. What's the difference between a Nilfgaardian and a drowner? Drowners know how to swim.
Nice. Yes, like horse balls reacting to the weather. That exact thing. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 won like 4 awards at the Game Awards. None of them for that specifically. But I guarantee you little details like that stuck in people's head. Not consciously, but as like, I knew what you meant. They reacted to the code too. But it's little things like that, even though people laughed about it, it adds one more layer that when you're playing the game, if you notice it, you're like, oh, it really does. That's awkward, but wow, good for them. Anyway, Hodor, son of Calver, was caught taking Nilfgaardians alive for ransom. I gave him 50 lashes myself. The same punishment awaits all who try the same. The Black Dogs are to be put down on the battlefield, even if they surrender and promise riches. We take no prisoners. Hark! Yesterday, the heart of Harold Horstenson, our father, husband, and above all else a warrior of Clan Drummond, stopped beating. Oh. Though he was in 23 raids and fought in 7 wars, he died in his own bed. Gods have mercy on him. Wow. Will shear sheep. Sheep shearer looking for hire. There's no better shearer in the village than me. In the time others need for 1 ram, I shear the whole flock. If I pick up good speed, the shepherd and his dog too. Haller and Skjell both desire Gunna, Falgir's daughter. Daughter's spelled wrong, right? That's actually the T and the H are backwards. D-A-U-G-H-D-E-R. Daughter. Like, I'm looking at that and it almost looks right. Okay, anyway. I don't know. It's like crazy fantasy world. That could be Dogthur. I don't know. Gunna said she will accept the stronger of the two, so the suitors will duel till first blood is drawn. Okay. People of Clan Drummond. Lars the Fox's longship was sunk near the Nilfgaardian shore. The whole crew perished. Let's pray to the gods. This will both relieve the pain and spur us to take revenge. Oh no, there's a lot of typos in this game. I've caught probably like 24 at this point. I didn't point them out like that because it was just text or a lot of it was in the subtitles when people are talking. I didn't want to be like, in the middle of a conversation, look, it's a thing. They screwed up. Probably just, I mean, think about how much text is in this game. I'm not surprised they missed a few. I, Holger Blackhand, do hereby announce the following. The warriors who brought shame on themselves in their line at the Battle of Sodden Fields have shown that the punishment I meted out to them was far too lenient. Before departing on Skellig, they stole the horn of my ancestors from my hall. I've entrusted the task of retrieving it to my steward, Mathios. Whoever brings him the horn will taste of my generosity. Whoever helps the cowards and thieves who took it will taste my wrath. Okay.
One more knee slapper like that, and you're going for a spin with him.
Oh, the voice clip is completely different. Yeah, that happens in games all the time.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm swinging.
A lot of times they'll have the voice actors and the people doing the subtitles work completely independently, and if the voice actor changes a line, they might just never remember to tell anyone. Oh my lord, there's stuff out in the middle of the damn ocean. Let's see what this is. I think this is a question mark I just uncovered.
Oh. Hey.
Oh, really? Is complete opposite meaning? Wow. I always wonder if people that write all the subtitles in, that's got to be a pretty tedious job. I'm sure it's just hundreds of pages of stuff that's like, here's the things you need to do. Just give them the script.
Your mum shot you out. Neither grave will take you back.
Your mum shit you out. Wow. It's kind of rude.
You'll never learn.
Snake-eyed prat!
Come on, do it. Ow. I said do it. Ow. More time. There you go.
That's enough of that.
I did data entry for 4 days. Actually, I did data entry for 1 day. It was actually fun. They fired me for not knowing how to do my job, which was hilarious, because 4 out of the 5 days I was there, they had me in mailroom because they didn't have a computer for me yet. And then day 1 of giving me a computer, I did twice as many as I was supposed to, with perfect accuracy, because the program tracked that. And then they fired me the next morning. I'm gonna say probably because I was making the people that weren't hired by a temp agency look bad. Look, I played MMOs and typed to 14 people at a time for 12 hours a day. At that point, I was typing like 115, 120 words a minute. Like absolute, like brutal, insane speeds. Because when you're sending, just, you know, when you're doing a raid, you have to like talk in like guild chat, group chat, and then people are sending you tells, asking questions, and you're just sitting there like replying to all of them furiously while you're also trying to kill a dragon. And yeah. By the time I was 18, I was typing, yeah, almost on a good day I could type 120 words a minute. I think I'm down to like 100, 105 now on a good day, because, well, I'm not hardcore anymore. As if I ever was. Alright, guys, so it's early. If you ever stream and you want an epic fail, you should try keeping up with an MMO like that. Hey, One Rat King, thank you for the follow, dude. I know it's kind of early for today, but my mouth is still in a lot of pain. I mean, I just had the area under one of my teeth like gutted 6 hours ago. So, also, you are number 90. Thank you, dude. We're up to 90 followers. That's amazing. And everyone that's been hanging out for like the last 3 hours, and Brash Pop for bringing them here. Thank you guys. We're still at 16 people. You know, usually a raid happens and that number kind of like trails off, but you guys have been amazing. Just hanging out and listening to me. I mean, there's something wrong with each and every one of you for doing that, but I love you anyway. So yeah, my mouth is in a lot of pain. And this game, unfortunately, doesn't feel right unless I'm doing a lot of talking. Because there's a lot of lore and a lot of things that I want to, you know, read and that kind of stuff. I don't want to just sit there and be like, well, you can rewind the video if you want to read it and pause it. Like, that's just not how I roll. So I'm going to call it for today. Usually I stream 6 hours or so. I'd stream till about 10 p.m. Eastern. It's 7:15. like I said, I'm gonna make sure I don't damage my cheek anymore, or my inside my mouth, and so that tomorrow we can do a full 6-hour stream of Witcher and potentially another game if I get something downloaded and ready to go. That being said, thank you so much, Brash Pop, for the huge raid earlier. Nico1117 for the follow. Brash Pop for the bits, and One Rat King just for the follow again. Thank you guys. We're going to actually go ahead and find someone to raid. Because it is that time. And who would I be if I didn't pass on the love? Oh, well. Let me take a look at this. I always like looking before I raid someone because I don't know if they're still playing or whatever. Also, I just... Oh. Ah, shoot. Went offline. I saw someone actually playing Path of Exile, which is rare in the circles that I go through. I always try to find interesting games. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I'll do a Fortnite or something like that. Yeah, that's why I always check first. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll raid a Fortnite streamer a couple times a week, but there's so much of that. And I am definitely a variety streamer, so as much as possible, oh, man, really? Oh, okay, give me a second. Also, feel free to talk amongst yourselves, but I would definitely by the way, a lot of people to choose from. By the way, anywhere you go for the next like week or so, if you're gonna donate bits, do the hashtag charity thing. Twitch is doing that, and they give I think 20% of what you cheer to charity, which means half of their cut basically goes to charity because they get 40% when you buy bits. All right. Well, I got one more idea under my belt. All right. This is a dude who's part of Royale Streamers, the Discord channel and group that I go through, and we're all streamers and we all like help each other out. Brash Pop's part of them. They rated me. I always like to pass on the favor. Always good. This is Sullenwind, playing 7 Days to Die. Definitely cool dude, and actually he's dressed up Christmas style today, so that's actually cool. Just to let you guys know, I'm going to hopefully start back 4 to 10 every day this week, maybe longer, depending. If you're interested in any of my other things, it's right there in the chat. My Twitter, our Discord, and also my YouTube channel. which I need to add to that right here. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I'm gonna go take care of my face, and I'll be back at 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Thank you again for the raid and everyone for hanging out. Give this guy a look. He's actually a pretty cool dude. I watched him a few nights ago and dropped him a follow. So get your raid emotes ready and everything, and we're about to go do this. I will hopefully talk to a lot of you guys later.